Okay, today we're going to do some estimation, and to be more precise, we're going to do some estimation using one significant figure rounding. So there is another video on significant figures. If you're not sure about using significant figures, you may want to watch that first. So we're going to have 4 examples which get more difficult as we go along. So the first one, 4.2 multiplied by 7.9. Remember, we're estimating. I don't want the actual answer for this. I could do a calculation or I could use a calculator to get that. But we're just estimating to get a rough idea. We can use estimation to check our answers and to do quick calculations when all we need is a rough value. So we round the numbers to one significant figure. I'm not going to try and do it all in my head. I am going to jot it down, and I'm going to use these approximately equals to sign. So 4.2 to one significant figure would round to 4. 7.9 would round to 8. So then we do 4 times 8, which is 32. That's an estimation, or what we call an approximation. We can do it with small numbers as well. Once again, we're using one significant figure approximation. So this one to one significant figure is the nearest tenth will be 0.7, 0.0911. So we're not going to round to the nearest whole number because that would be 0, and then the answer would be 0. So rounding it to one significant figure will be 0.09, and then 7 nines are 63, and there are 3 decimal places in the answer in the question, so there'll be 3 in the answer. So 0.063. So you can see it works with large numbers and small numbers. Slightly more complicated one here where we'll have 2 stages. Now some people might round this one to 51, but 51 is not an easy number to work with. So we'd still have to do quite a difficult calculation. It wouldn't really be an estimate. So round to one significant figure, so that would be 50. This one to one significant figure would be 8, divided by 12.3 to one significant figure, once again, will be 10. Nothing too accurate necessary. Write them down first though, don't try to calculate it all at once. Now we can calculate what we've got in stages. 50 times 8 would be 400, divided by 10, which would be 40. The only time we may do something slightly different is maybe where we've got a square root. So if I round that to one significant figure, it would be 50. But I don't know the square root of 50, but I do know the square root of 49. So I'm going to round that one actually to 49 because I know it's got a whole number square root. The other numbers in the calculation we'll round to one significant figure. So that will be 3, and that will be 2. And because I know the square root of 49 is 7, I've got 7 times 3 divided by 2. 7 times 3 is 21 over 2, and 21 over 2 is 10.5 or 10.5. So all the calculations when you've rounded should be something that you can do in your head.